Hey guys, it's Daniel from Valve Tech, and seeing the momentous success from my last video covering Project Borealis, thank you guys so much by the way, I'd like to present to you another project that has the first level already to be downloaded and played. But before we dive into Project Lambda, as they call it, I'd like to ask you to leave a like if possible on this video if you go on to enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed any of my other content. With that out of the way, let me incite you on Project Lambda and where it's at in its development cycle. On screen right now, I have a comparison of the level Black Mesa Inbound, which, if you don't know, is the first level in the original Half-Life. So we're going to be doing a comparison. So on the left screen, we're going to have Project Lambda, and on the right side, we're going to have Black Mesa. As of right now, Project Lambda only has this level available for download currently, which I will link in the description. Regardless, let me answer the question about the purpose of this remaster and what's going on with this project regarding development status. So, Project Lambda was developed and made by Silver, a small creative studio that develops assets and scenes for much bigger AAA title games, some of which I'm sure you've heard of, such as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Conan Exile, and many more games. I'll have their website linked in the description so you can see all the work they've done. But regardless, I guess the team decided to take a crack at recreating the Half-Life experience in a much more cinematic and modern way by building it in the Unreal 4 engine, a similar approach to what Project Borealis is doing. The game looks phenomenal, and it really takes Black Mesa Storm and makes it look completely dated. Not because the developers of Black Mesa didn't do a fine job or anything, it's just that Source is very dated, and you can only pull so many strings to make your game look so good in that older engine. Project Lambda does a really good job of using the Unreal Engine, and you can see the talent the makers over at Silver really have to be able to craft such an amazing recreation of Black Mesa Inbound. The train looks amazing with high-res textures that pop and have color. The station you leave of has life, and lights illuminating off certain signs, giving a sense of atmosphere. As you continue on, the lights of the tunnels you travel through set soft shadows upon you, creating a truly immersive experience. My only gripe with this demo so far is just the performance. The optimization, as I found on my GTX 1080, was struggling to render in all the beautiful particles and graphics. Maybe the game is that demanding, but I found it to be only GPU intensive while my CPU barely did any of the work. As far as I'm aware, as well as the game is currently locked at 30 FPS, which is a little disappointing, but not surprising, because of course it is just a demo. Now, as far as development is concerned, it's really poor and immature, and the way they're just going about managing the development of this game is just, it's not good, it's really bad. What I love about Project Borealis so much is that they aren't asking for anything but your support, as they just continue to pour their hearts into a game they're passionate about. Project Lambda is just a complete 180, it's just the complete opposite, and according to a Reddit post I found, with a link to the official reveal video, the developers want a whopping 150,000 likes on the video to start part 2, which is ridiculous and unreasonable considering it's a smaller project. The reveal came out on September 11th of this year, and as of the date of this video being uploaded, the reveal video is only sitting at around almost 10k likes. So this leads me to believe that part 2 will never come out unless, of course, that like goal was all bluff and they will eventually start working on it. But if the like goal is the determining factor, then I believe this demo is going to be the best we're going to get, and probably the last we'll see of this project. With all due respect, I think Project Lambda is an example of what you shouldn't do with fan-made projects like this. Begging for validation from likes on a YouTube video isn't the way to go about creating something like this. Projects like this should be made because you're passionate and love what you're creating. But clearly we can see that is not the case for Project Lambda, which is a little sad to hear because the game is beautiful and it looked so promising. The game really has a high level of quality, and you can tell the developers are very qualified at what they do, and it's just a shame to see it get thrown away because they want validation on the internet, they just want likes on their videos. Otherwise than that, I think that about wraps up my look into Project Lambda. I'll leave a link in the description to their website where you can download the first level and check out. I'll leave a link to the official reveal video if you want to see what it's like, and maybe you leave a like button if you really believe they're going to release a part 2. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did happen to enjoy today's video, please consider leaving a like, support the channel. If you also happen to enjoy today's video, or even my other videos, please consider subscribing so you can see more content from me in the future. I will also leave a link to my last video talking about Project Borealis, so you can see the amazing work being done over there, and as you can support the closure we are getting for the Half-Life series. Regardless, I'm going to let the rest of this footage play out so you can see the whole demo. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day.